Yo, 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 this is your boy Bronze. You're listening to the Toy Thug Show. I got my co-host with me, Gray Miles.
Yes, sir.
KP.
Hey.
This is episode 46.
46. The Andy Pettit of episodes.
Man.
Wait, Andy Pettit is
The pitcher.
Okay.
Of the Astros and the New York Yankees.
For some reason, I was thinking NASCAR. Andy Pettit. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Check us out at toythug.com, home of the pop culture goodies. You can subscribe to us on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, iTunes, SoundCloud, and YouTube. Android lover here. We're gonna be going over some toys, movies, television, a little bit of music, a little bit of sports. I don't know if you guys have been following World Cup.
Actually, I have.
A little bit.
I have.
All right.
No, not really.
Not really. Okay.
I've been following the draft or like the off season stuff.
Sneakers, some events, and that's about it. And we're gonna talk about the pickups.
Okay, so pickups, we have every single Jack that there is. We've got
Nice collection.
Regular Jack, which is the common. We've got the FYE Jack in the diapers.
Jack. And if you guys don't know what Jack or who Jack
Oh, this
is,
is the Baby in Incredibles. And he steals the movie, by the way, if you haven't seen it.
It's all about him.
We've got the Target exclusive Fire Jack.
Yeah, this is dope.
Yeah, the fire one's dope.
Translucent. Look at that quality. I mean, it looks like the plastic casing, the fire.
Right,
it's just
right,
that
right.
reddish color, reddish orange.
We've got the Hot Topic Chrome, I guess, Jack. Chrome, metallic, whatever.
Metal Jack.
Chromed out.
This is like Colossus power right here.
And you said this was on the first
1000.
one because I don't remember this in the.
And the very first one towards the end, when like you can find out that he has powers.
Yeah.
He does like a rapid fire like
Changing of all his
power
powers.
thing,
Yeah.
and he becomes like a metal little baby.
That's cool.
And then we have the Funko Shop exclusive Monster Jack, which arrived beat up because of Funko, but they fixed that.
Boo.
So
They fixed it after you got it?
After that, yeah, they fixed it.
That sucks.
I mean, it's not terrible.
I mean, there was a lot worse damage than that. So.
It's not too bad, but it's looks good, man. The pop is sick, man.
KP, what's your favorite Jack version?
Probably the fire one.
Yeah, I like
Flaming
the fire.
Fire
torch.
Jack.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go against the grain. I like the metal one. I remember in the first one when he was transforming, when he turned metal. That's when I was like, "Oh shoot!" Like that's when he got real. When I saw him, like,
I think there's like in the movie, there's like they could make so many more of these things because he got so many infinite powers. Like they could probably make like a 10-inch one because he got really big in the movie. They could probably make like a eye laser one. They're gonna make
he has that power.
Yeah, like he transformed into Edna in the movie. They're gonna make that for San Diego Comic-Con. So they could make like so many of these things. And I'm sure they will eventually.
So Jack is like the most powerful and incredible.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
The baby.
The movie was great though. I'm surprised you haven't seen it.
I know.
Yeah,
You're
man,
the one
you're
that
like
was
related to this movie, dude.
I know. You're the one that was taking out Deadpool.
Yeah, for this movie.
For that, and I guess I was on point on that one. In my opinion.
No, yeah, you were. Yeah, for me, Deadpool was okay.
Yeah.
I still haven't seen it.
I still haven't seen it either.
Yeah, it was all right.
Man.
It was, yeah. People were comparing it to, it's better than Infinity Wars. I was like, nah, bro. It's not even on that level.
Who are they
it's
talking?
It's like they don't have the epicness factor of Infinity Wars.
I think Infinity Wars has to be the movie of the year, man.
Yeah.
I mean, to this point, it has to be, right? I mean, nothing else even comes close.
Yeah. Maybe Black Panther, but
yeah,
maybe that. Yeah, but I'd still have to give it to Infinity War. You know,
mm-hmm. I mean,
so
this
epic.
is like how many years in the making? 6 or more than that?
10 years.
10, 12 years. When did Iron Man come out? 06?
2008. So
08. Oh yeah,
exactly
10 years.
Yeah.
Exactly 10 years. Wow.
it's just how it's so hard to orchestrate that whole cast.
Yeah, and the fact that they put it all together, all these movies came into one.
Seamless.
That's crazy.
Speaking of movies, Jurassic World.
Jurassic World came out last week.
You saw it, right?
I did see it. It's okay. It's pretty good. I mean,
Was it as
I
good
thought
as
the first one was better.
Man,
I thought it was a lot better, actually. I mean,
a lot better. Wow.
I mean, the biggest complaint about this movie is like it's Jurassic World / park. Like, you know what you're gonna get. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna get dinosaurs. You're gonna get a few scares, like a few jump scares.
Yeah.
You know, and then
Did you get that?
You got it, but I mean, I enjoyed it, but I just thought the first one was better. I thought.
Yeah, I like
I think it's because you haven't seen it in a while. That the first one was like, what was the time difference between?
Well, the very first one came out in 93.
93.
And then I don't know when the third one came out, but it was a while. It was like maybe a good 5, 6, 7 years.
Yeah.
It's like when you got to see it again, it kind of brought back all those memories. And it's only been like 3 years since the last one, so
it's kind of like that feeling you get when you saw Force Awakens. It's like,
right, it's been so long.
It's been so long, and then like the second one was a letdown. Like, oh man, it didn't live up to it. But
first we got the 10-inch T-Rex pop from Target. My sister came through today because she was off today, so I sent her to the Galleria Target to go cop this because good old Brickseat said Galleria Target had it in stock. So I said, hey, could you go over there? And she went and she got one.
Did this come out today?
The last 2 days in the Houston area they came out.
How accurate is Brickseat, like, for the most part?
Pretty accurate.
Percentage-wise.
You know what? It kind of pisses me off because I'll go, and Brickseat will, in my hand, I'll say that they have it. And
when I go there,
like, no, we don't have it. Like, wait a minute. Like, this says right here that you guys have it. So
you have 20.
I'm not sure if they're holding it for themselves and BSing or they actually don't have it. I don't know, but I'd say Brickseat is at least, I don't know,
it's true,
75% accurate, I guess.
They're probably trying to. Some employees are holding that. Man.
Oh, for sure. They're holding it. For sure they are.
Yeah, I'm sure they caught on by now.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah.
Like, it's so, like, man, it's like the new sneakers, man.
It's showing right here. I order you to go in the back again.
I know, right?
Don't be lying.
I mean, it happens so many times where I'll go there like, oh, we don't have it. And like,
bruh, I see your manifest right now. It just came on the truck. Go get it from the back, bro. Here's 20.
Man.
And then another Target exclusive, we have the 10-inch Scrooge.
And this was a surprise.
And I did not even know this existed till I saw it on Instagram.
No one knew.
It was in the store. Like, it's out. Like, what is this? I never even saw it before. So
you copped it at the store?
Yeah, I got this. Again, Brickseat said Mireland had it, so I just went over there. Sure enough, on the shelf, so I just snatched it up. So
Mireland Target, right?
Yeah, Mireland Target.
Oh, wow. Man, that's crazy.
So at least Brickseat kind of helped me out for these two.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, it's a great
Brickseat.
It is a great tool. It really is.
Yeah.
But the thing is, everybody uses it now. So.
Yeah. You can also use that for other stores like Walmart.
Walmart as well, yeah.
I mean, it's not just for Funko tracking, it's for any products. I
think it got big. People were trying to track the Wii when that was blowing up.
Yes.
So trying to track when they got new shipments.
SNES Classic, I think. Or the NES Classic.
NES Classic came back out today.
Yeah.
And pretty much everyone got one that wanted one, from what I hear.
Yeah, that's good.
So resale value is gone now, but that's cool.
I posted, I didn't post, but people on Facebook were like, I got one. I'm like, yeah, you know what? That's cool, but the nostalgia factor is gonna wear off like in 2 hours. It's just gonna collect dust, bro.
Right? Exactly.
Like, bro, Aries, like,
yeah, he don't even play it. I bet. Yeah, I'm sure he doesn't. But yeah, it's like there's so many more cooler games out there.
Yeah,
right. I mean, you play Super Mario for like a few minutes, like okay,
like, wow.
Or you play Punch Out for a few minutes, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah. So.
Yeah.
This is just the nostalgia factor. I mean, you got people like camping for these, like when it first came out. Dude, for what?
This morning too, I heard.
Really?
Yeah.
People are thinking to try to.
But you didn't have to, because I heard most stores had like so many of them. That's what I heard. So.
Nintendo, man.
They're trying to meet the demand, which is good,
Yeah.
So
there's no reason to be exclusive on this.
Absolutely none. Don't you want to make money? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, Gary Vee was saying a while back, like what they should have done is they should have just started releasing them on apps and started Nintendo, like, pay
on the phone
and just release an app and with all the games or like release apps, or each game would be like a
It seemed like shortly after that's when Mario Go or something and
or Pokemon Go came out. And it's weird.
Mario Go sucks, man, because you only get like the first 3 levels for free.
Right,
you had to pay, like, man. So I deleted it, like, man, whatever.
Does anybody still play Pokemon Go? Or do you know
apparently
anybody?
a lot of people do,
still
because
people do.
Because they just introduced trading
Yeah.
So they got like a lot of people playing again. So like every once in a while, I'll still like walk by someone who's got the little screen of the, they're doing like the flippy ball thing.
Trying to catch some Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our friend Chris, he plays still.
He still play. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he still plays it. I was like, man, he's trying to catch Pokemon while we're driving. I'm like, oh damn, you still on that?
I remember when we first got.
I know we hit it pretty. We were on it pretty hard. We were
high off.
That's
of
where
that.
that's where the conversation came up because we took him out to for his birthday. We went to Topgolf.
Yeah, we were happy belated, Chris.
Yeah,
Big Chris.
We went down Highway 6. And then it kind of reminded us of that time when we stopped at that park randomly. We dropped the lure and then we just started like hunting Pokemon in this damn park. And we're like, man, this is weird. I can't believe we were on that game so hard.
There was so many people.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, that one summer, was that 2 summers ago?
2 summers.
Bro, like everyone was playing, dude.
Hot as hell in Houston.
Oh yeah, dude.
People walking around like trying to get exercise by accident.
Like you go to like the Pokestops and set off a lure.
Yeah.
And you see people like
just come
descend on that spot. It was crazy.
People
dude.
were jacking people because they would send off a lure and anybody that would come, they would jack them.
Yeah, I heard about that.
For their phones
Wow.
or whatever.
But it's not like at that level anymore. But
People still play, but it's not
at that level.
Like I heard like they had their highest like level of play since it came out. But I'm not sure like what that number is.
Oh, okay.
Because I guess people want to, trade or whatever,
Yeah, that's cool.
Speaking of the Pokemon era, weren't you the one farming Pokemon?
Oh man, yeah, yes.
You had some like exclusive Pokemon from Japan.
Yeah, and I took
spoofed
it over.
Man, spoofed it.
Yeah, the people like, man, how's this Australian exclusive like running this gym? We're like flexing.
Yeah, that's funny, dude. So you were like, yeah, man, you're on that Pokemon hustle, bro. That's pretty dope,
my son
bro.
actually, he built an account and sold it for $60.
Really?
To some dad.
Yeah.
And then later on, the dad said, "Hey, man, like my account got banned."
Like, oh, I didn't know that was gonna happen.
I mean, it happens, bro.
It happens.
Oh, that's messed up. And funny.
The hustle of life, yeah. The good old days. Speaking of the good old days, Toys R Us is the final day.
Today was the last day.
It sucks because we've been pretty much talking about this all year.
Yeah, for a minute now we've been talking about it.
And we posted on Instagram of Jeffrey.
With the suitcase and an empty-ass store. Man, that was sad, dude.
Man, it hit you right in the field.
For real, seriously. Our boy Rico, he went to...
yes, I saw that.
He took a picture in front of Toys R Us, and somebody asked him, "Did you go inside?" He was like, "Nah, man, it's too depressing." I bounced. But yeah, I completely got. You don't want to go in there and just like see a half.
I went in when it was like still 50 off. I got a few things. I didn't go in the last couple of weeks because like I saw on the news that the stores were basically like empty now.
Empty, yeah.
Like, I didn't want to see that. So
yeah, that sucks. But they're saying, what's the like?
Supposedly
CEO?
one of the former CEOs wants to reboot it. He's trying to like get investors together. But I mean, we've kind of heard similar stories about other basically rich dudes trying to reboot the franchise or reboot the store. Until it becomes more substantial, there's really no reason to believe it's going to happen. Because I mean, it takes a lot, to buy out a store and like open it back up. So unless he actually gets like the numbers, there's really no reason to think it's reality until it actually happens.
Yeah, it's hard to for them to be successful to compete against Amazon and the other big box like Target and Walmart.
Yeah.
That's a big mountain to climb.
Yeah.
Reality, I don't know if there's a statistics out there for like toys. I'm guessing like toys for the new gen kids. I would think it's low because it's the phones and tablets is taking over.
Electronic now.
Electronic.
Yeah, I mean it's hard to There's no character that like a kid is like except for like the X-Men and not even X-Men but like Marvel characters and Infinity Works characters. I mean, those are only really hot sellers for kids. You know what I mean?
Right.
Everything else is Ryan's Toy Review or like all these other YouTubers that are
right
have like a fan base.
Yeah, it's I don't. I don't know, man. I don't know what the future is. Do you guys see like toys still being relevant? I guess for like the infants, like a certain age, like, you know, something physical for like a kid to explore, discover. But after that, once they know how to use
I think there might come a point where toys become strictly for collectors. We might see more and more of that. So
right.
I'm not sure, but I think we are headed to that point where maybe it's all collectors, maybe all online at some point. Because I mean, the toy stores are kind of, well, they've gone away now. It's over now. So
you know, KB's gone, Toys R Us, like all the toy stores that you grew up with.
Right.
They're all gone.
That's sad, yes. Okay, so GameStop.
Another one that is going away relatively soon because rumors that they're having trouble. I think they actually did confirm that, and they're looking to be bought out. And the person or the company is going to buy them out will basically liquidate them down to nothing and then close it out.
That sucks because I thought they
because I mean,
not I thought, but
video games are basically all DLC now, more or less
downloadable. Yeah,
and then you get off Amazon for like mad cheap, like much cheaper than GameStop. So there's those two factors, and like, you know, GameStop was trying to step up like their collectible game. Hasn't really worked, you know what I'm saying? Because people don't really go there for that. So,
and that's a very niche.
It's very niche. So,
yeah, they try to they're trying to transition into like the collectible stuff.
You noticed that?
No, yeah, I've noticed that. I noticed that for a good couple years now. You know, because they can't just sell like games. You know what I mean? Right. Because like everything's starting to be downloadable. So like the releases, people just wait at their house for the release, and then, you know,
exactly.
It, you know?
So what happens to ThinkGeek? Because don't they own ThinkGeek?
Good question. My guess is they'll probably wind up closing as well.
Wow. And the rumors is Hot Topic might buy.
Really?
GameStop. That's one of the...
I didn't hear that one.
That'd be crazy if they...
Well, I mean, Hot Topic, they do the collectible thing really well, I think.
They do. The pop culture, they got that down.
They got that down. So if they were to, like, I guess, incorporate that, could be a winner.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they might have to phase out the video games because, like we said, it's all downloads now. You know, so.
Now, and also, I heard, like, in the future... It's not going to be downloadable. It's going to be streaming. It's just going to be like a small box, like a stream. You're streaming movies or
streaming video
Netflix
games
or whatever. Yeah, that's kind of crazy. Now I'm thinking like you're depending on your network connection. If it goes down, you can't play the game.
Right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But it's just crazy how everything is streaming now. Like basically
on demand.
Everything's on demand, right? Like my phone, like music, Drake drops it, and I mean like Kanye, like all of his good music, you know, roster, do the album like last minute, and then they released it like, you know, the next day. There's no mastering involved that much anymore because I guess everything's more efficient now.
Yeah. I mean, the whole internet is just changing everything, you know.
Everything.
You don't adapt, man. It's it. And like with companies like Amazon that are just trying to go after every market, from like movies to like products to everything, you know. It's like how do you compete with a monster like that that's just eating up all these industries?
Supposedly Apple's working on this type of bundle service where it's Apple Music, Apple TV. I mean, they're going in, you know, they want to be like the Netflix. They're spending like $1 billion on this, and Apple News. So it's going to be interesting. I'm still waiting for Disney to come out. I think I might get that.
Oh, I mean, because the Star Wars show will be on there, so
yeah, they're gonna be. Yeah, they're
pretty much going to get the Disney one,
right?
They got to be, you know, something that's proprietary to only that service for, you know, to be successful. Because that's why Netflix invested so much money in all these, you know, exclusive movies.
Oh, there's like we talked about the new DC streaming. They had like a big announcement this week.
Yes, what was that? I saw that.
They announced a couple of the series, and they also announced like a line of figures that are coming out. But to get the figures, you have to be a subscriber.
Oh, so what kind of figures? Like Funko Pops? Or,
no, like they're kind of like action figure types. I think for the Justice League. I mean, they look pretty cool, but they're not really for my style. But if you want them, you have to be a subscriber. You can't get them. So
how do you feel about that?
I mean, you got to get people on your service, man. You got to try whatever you got to do, you know, and like, Because, I mean, at this point, there's going to be so many in the future. You have to distinguish from each other in some way. So if this works, I can see it being a thing now. Like, okay, if they like offer incentives, like if you want this thing, you can only get it if you subscribe. So
yeah, a lot of people are going to subscribe, then get the thing,
then cancel it.
Cancel. It's cool. I got it on Fire Stick.
There you go. You got the Cody?
No, I don't have it.
Okay.
Oh, well, I do have it, but I don't really use it.
So
for sure.
what's the character, or do we know?
I think it's Justice League, like all of them.
All of them.
I think I didn't really like look.
And you can't get the whole set. They'll just give you one randomly.
I think it's the whole set. I think I didn't look into it too deeply because I didn't really care, but I did catch my attention at least.
How much are these streaming services going to cost? Like the DC one?
I mean, it can't be more than like $10. You know?
But yeah,
I mean, how could it be more than that? Because I mean, Netflix is what, $10?
Yeah.
So if you enter the market at more than 10, you're kind of like, you know.
I think they should just like merge them into like a superhero service. You know what I mean? Like that. Because I was thinking about that a while back. Like if you started like a superhero, like kind of like like an HBO channel or like.
I think there's one that's kind of like that.
Yeah.
But it's not really like how we want it to be.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's about it's like a con channel, like all the Comic Cons.
Yeah, like just basically like a geek channel with all these like collector shows or like what I mean. That'd be dope.
I remember you guys used to watch G4 Network.
Oh yeah.
G4,
I remember that channel, man.
Yeah, Olivia Munn was in there.
Yeah, Olivia Munn. She's in Predator.
Yes.
We're gonna talk about that later.
Yeah.
Segue.
Disney and Fox.
It is not official. I thought it was official. It's not official yet. Not official yet. Although it got DOJ approved, which is like a big hurdle. Like the government basically said you can do it. So now they're going to have like a shareholders meeting, I think in late July, to more or less confirm it. So that, I guess that month gap is going to give Comcast one last shot to try to match the deal. But I mean, Disney made it a pretty sweet deal because, I mean, it was like $50 billion. Then they made it, and then Comcast came back with around 50, but it was like straight cash because the Disney offer was like stocks. But Comcast was like, we'll give you 50 straight cash, homie.
Damn.
But then Disney said, well, we'll go 70 billion and take on some of your debt. So Fox was like, well, okay. So that's what kind of sweetened the deal for that. So I think it's pretty much a done deal. It just needs like a few more hurdles, but it's pretty close now. As close as it's ever been, that's for sure.
I'm rooting for Disney because you know what they can do with it.
We want X-Men.
You know what they can do with it. You know what I mean? Like what is Comcast going to do with that? You know what I mean? Like who knows? Nothing.
Nothing special with them. I mean, they'll still make stuff, but it won't be like that. People want X-Men in the MCU.
Yeah,
badly.
It needs to
they
be.
want that, so
it needs to be, man. Like, you know how much money that would generate? Like, as big as, Avengers and the whole MCU thing is now, if you add in one of the most classic, groups in Marvel history to that, come on now. That's we're
going to probably get the best version, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, every MCU version has been the best version.
Exactly.
So can you imagine MCU X-Men?
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Creatively, it's like the right choice to go with Fox, even if there wasn't like the, as big of a deal as Comcast. Like the money you could make by putting those things together, to grow the MCU would just be so dope, man.
Crazy.
Yeah. So you would make that money back, like in like 10 years, probably.
Yeah, 70 billion is a lot of pennies.
Yeah, man.
Imagine trying to pay for that ticket with pennies. Like how those people get all pissed off at like at the tax office and like, all right, I'll pay y'all.
Here you go.
Truckload of pennies.
Yeah. All right, so Star Wars.
Okay, so this is going back and forth. Like one of those like blogger sites or whatever said that all the Star Wars anthology movies were on hold, meaning like the Solo type, Rogue One, Obi-Wan movie, Boba Fett, they're all on hold. But then Lucasfilm denied that, said they're still in development. So you're not really sure what's what, but it would make sense if they delayed it, or at least for a little while. Because, like I said, I think Star Wars every year, I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's better to hold them off, at least for like a few years. Let people like want Star Wars again. Because, I mean, every year you got burnout, you got fatigue. So
Right.
I think they should hold off for at least a little while. I think they should give us the Obi-Wan movie because people want that. They want to see Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan again. I think if they give us that a few years from now, people will be really happy with that. But they should wait. I think they should wait.
Okay, with that being said, what about with the TV series? Is that coming through?
I think that's still in development, I think, from what I hear. The Rian Johnson trilogy is still in development. The Benioff and Weiss movies are still in development, just like the anthology movies were put on hold for now. That was the rumor. Yeah. But like I said, Lucasfilm denied that, so you're not really sure what's what right now. But that's the rumor. Just
because they're going to be pumping the brakes doesn't mean they're going to be stopping.
They're not going to stop entirely. I mean, but supposedly they're going to focus on Episode 9 and then regroup after that. That's the main.
That's okay.
Yeah, that's what you need. You need to worry about that bring the fan base back.
Worry about that, and then
what
after that, like worry about everything else.
Yeah.
I mean, what if they did the TV series like Game of Thrones level?
I mean, that would be hype.
They would be like, okay, we don't need the anthologies.
Hey, speaking of that, I heard or I read there I go again, just kind of browsing the what do you call it, the headline. But I heard like Game of Thrones, they were talking to some of the writers to do Star Wars.
We talked about that.
Okay.
Right.
Like the dudes who created Game of Thrones are doing Star Wars movies.
Okay.
Like as soon as, they're pretty much done with Game of Thrones now. Like they finished filming it already. They have to do the editing and all that.
Wait, which the series?
The season's been filmed. Like it's in the can, so they're done.
The series, the Star Wars series.
No, like the
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones. Yeah.
So I think supposedly they're working on.
Once they're done with that, they're going to start on Star Wars movies. Yeah.
Okay. What about the the spinoff that they're? Is that totally
Game
different?
Of Thrones?
Different, writing.
I don't know. Are they going to do the spinoffs?
But I understand that they're not. They're going to leave that to whoever else. But from what I understand, they're now done with Game of Thrones. So.
Oh, okay.
Moving on to Star Wars.
Yep.
And it's not going to be coincide with Rian Johnson's trilogy.
You don't know.
That'd be hard, man.
It's
like really
sure. It's two separate things. Like
styles.
Trilogies going on like every other year.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're going to do that because people will get too confused, like which movie is which.
Right.
Because I didn't know this, but some people thought that Rogue One was a sequel to Force Awakens. People thought that. Like, what the hell? You're not paying attention?
Yeah, they're not. They're just the casual. I mean, they're not. Star
the
Wars
casual
fans,
fan. Yeah.
Wow, really? Damn.
People thought like,
who's this guy killing all these people with the red lightsaber?
They recasted Rey.
This got really dark.
Like, who is this? This is that new Rey? Like, no, dude. It's a totally different movie, man.
They should have gave her a blonde hair. Why is Rey blonde now?
I would just be like, just give up on Star Wars, bro. It's not for you.
Yeah, for real. Like, if that's really what you're thinking, man, like, just stop.
You try to get in this thing, just forget it, bro.
Just stop right now,
You
dude.
missed the whole boat, man.
You missed like 35 years of movies, man. Like, just leave it alone. It's not for you, man.
Okay, so with that being said, about
another rumor that Kathleen Kennedy,
the producer,
is on her way out.
I don't want to see that.
I mean, she's made Disney a ton of money.
Yes.
In a pretty short period of time. Just because people are mad at Last Jedi and Solo underperformed, you get rid of her? I mean, I don't think that makes a lot of sense to me. But I mean, supposedly people are not happy with her, but I don't know, man.
This reminds me of the Coach of the Year, right? From Toronto.
Toronto, yeah.
And then they fired him.
Dwayne Casey, yeah.
They fired him, and then did you see the meme where like congratulations from the Toronto's Twitter page?
No, I didn't see that.
And then like this is the same picture, and it was like the Detroit Pistons congratulations.
So they fired him like right after he found out.
Well, they fired him, and then the Pistons picked him up.
Really? Appreciate that. You know what I mean?
And he was a winning coach.
He got swept in the playoffs, though. You can't do that. You know what I'm saying? By a team that you thought was that you were better than. You know,
right?
Yeah.
The thing is, you always lose to LeBron in the playoffs. You know, so you got to make a move there.
Well, that's LeBron.
I mean,
he's in the finals every year.
The greatest player maybe of all time. You know, you got to take your lumps. You know, so it is what it is. I mean, you're just not good enough. You know, I mean, he's better than you. That's all it is.
Yeah. But so, okay, with Kathleen Kennedy, no one's probably going to want to take the job.
Nobody wants the job because it's such a daunting task, especially
bro.
now,
like,
you know.
Talk about pressure.
Yeah, especially now. So
they're making what's her name? I forgot her name, but like they made her shut down her IG account.
Oh yeah.
What's her name?
Kelly Marie Tran.
Yeah, Kelly Marie Tran.
All the haters and naysayers.
Yeah, bro. Like, you want that pressure on your shoulders, like to take a job to build that.
It's crazy.
I mean,
let's just wait till episode 9.
Right.
Let's see if they can do that right, and if they do it, then let's leave her alone and they go back to the plan or whatever. But let's at least wait till 2019 is over and see how episode 9 plays out. Now, if it's a bad movie, then I guess she's got to go. But at least let's wait.
Now, is The Last Jedi is it still the same in your ranking, or did it move?
It is under Force Awakens now.
Yeah,
but it's not ahead of Return of the Jedi. I can't do it. Jedi is a bad movie to me, man.
Return of the Jedi? That's my favorite one, bro.
The Ewoks are ridiculous, man. Ewoks are ridiculous.
But I love them.
Then the Vader reveal was so disappointing. We went over this a couple shows ago.
I know. But I still think it's my favorite movie.
The Vader reveal broke my heart, so I cannot put it ahead of Last Jedi. I can't do it.
Man, those are valid points.
But man, I'm just upset because that's my favorite one.
I mean, I will give you that the final battle, Luke and Vader, and very emotional. Very emotional, but I mean, the Ewoks are ridiculous, even though they do speak Filipino. Big up to that.
You know, maganda. For all my Filipino listeners out there, holla.
But I mean, when they showed that Vader was a little frail old white man,
I like Lando's
I couldn't do it, man.
the battle, the space scene too, like how they were like fighting at the same time.
Lando was doing his thing.
That was cool. That was all right. That was all right.
Man, it was just I felt the epicness in the
that was
the conclusion.
That was cool, but I can't do it, man. I can't do it.
The Last Jedi was just like, what's going on? Like, where are we at? It's like you wake up, it's like smoking weed and just realizing you're there. Like, where are we at? Where are we at with this?
It's true. Like now,
looking back now, you're like, wait a minute. They kind of like left everything out there. They didn't resolve anything. Like,
right. And what KP said, it sunk in finally after watching it several times, when it looks like Rian Johnson proved these Redditors and predictors wrong just for the sake of it.
For the sake of it.
Yeah.
Like he rewrote the story just to prove them wrong.
Yeah. I'm going to watch all these videos and not do any of this.
You think she's going to die?
Fan vids, yeah.
You think Princess Leia's going to die? Guess what?
She's going to die, but she's going to die now.
She's going to fly in space, bro.
Yeah.
But you're going to realize she got the Force. She has Force powers.
Oh, man, they should have left her in space, man.
That actually would have been not a bad way to die. She would have died like that. But
then they had
the Mary Poppins through space. Looking back, that was bad. I'll give you that. But
the anticlimactic, fight scene between Phasma and Finn.
Oh, that wasn't it?
It's like, oh, that's it? Like, I was expecting more.
There was another version of that scene, too. I don't know that's included.
They put it on the Blu-ray. Yeah, they did, yeah.
Was that better?
She still dies, so.
Yeah.
Okay, well.
She kind of died cheesy a little bit on that one, the deleted scene.
Yeah.
Okay. See, they should have made it like an epic fight.
I don't know if you remember Independence Day, the first one. They had two different scenes of the last scene. Well, the guy with the biplane. And he flew up into the laser. There was two different scenes.
Yeah.
Ending.
What was the other?
I can't remember. It was something. It was mad cheesier.
Yeah, they need to do some.
I might rethink it again, but for right now, I got to put it ahead of Return of the Jedi.
Wow. Dang, that's cool. Respect.
Because I've had years to take in Return of the Jedi, and my disappointment in Vader, It hurts, man.
When I was a kid, I thought that was amazing
At the
how
time,
the
yeah.
Ewoks
At the
was
time,
able
it
to
was-
handle the stormtrooper. I thought that was so amazing.
Yeah, it's like don't,
Like, how
don't
did-
underestimate the little guy. You know what I'm saying?
Like
That's
how they
whole-
got the 2 logs on the AT-ATs.
And they
Yeah.
tripped that one.
Yeah, I'm
With-
like, oh, shit.
Yeah,
I mean, come on. You're the Empire, man.
and then they're-
You are the Empire. You're supposed to be the best army in the galaxy. You got taken out by cavemen. No. No.
Bears. Cave
Bears. Not even men. Cave bears.
so cute though.
With logs. You have lasers, man. You have these big, heavy machines taken out by 3 logs. And that's how you win. No.
Bad.
I don't know, man.
Oh, and then like when Han like got the control of the what do you call it, the station? Like how he tricked them.
Oh, you thought it was a little too easy?
Yeah, it was way too easy.
Like, you guys are stupid.
For real. Like, okay, I guess it's safe now. Like, come on, dude.
Gotcha. Yeah. But for the time, I thought it was dope.
The speeder bike scene, I thought it was crazy.
My 8-year-old mind was like, "Man, this is great."
Yeah, this is mind blowing right now. This is next level.
Yeah.
Okay, so Predator. You just saw the trailer. Man,
Yeah,
I got some
some kind of
characters in here.
super predator thing. What the hell?
Yeah, there's the ultimate Predator in here.
Yeah, man. Crazy.
He's like
hella big.
10 times big. I don't know, 5 times bigger.
He's like more barbaric.
He's more bigger than the already big standard Predator.
He's bigger. He has no armor apparently, which
He
is
don't need
crazy.
it.
because he didn't need it.
He doesn't need it, yeah.
Natural armor.
Yeah.
But we got Olivia Munn in there.
Is she still dating Aaron Rodgers? I heard they broke up.
They probably broke up. Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Hit her up.
Hey, what's up, Olivia? What's going on? What's going on, girl?
Yo, we at the con next year.
Yeah, she might be shoot.
Rock that that Psylocke outfit.
Oh, still haven't seen that. Dude.
I didn't see that either, dude.
What?
I want to see it just to see it.
The X-Men, the last X-Men movie.
Apocalypse, you guys didn't see that?
No, I didn't see it.
See it, bro.
That's like not seeing Solo.
Nah, that's different, man.
Yeah, that's a little different.
It's all right.
For you, it's a
okay.
little different because
Yeah.
you're.
Yeah. Man, I am so damn surprised right now. I'm kind of blown.
We didn't see
I haven't
that
seen that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Like you didn't see
Deadpool 2?
you didn't see Half Baked. Remember that?
Oh, yes.
You haven't seen
Oh,
Half Baked?
We talked about
yeah,
this.
we did.
We
I
didn't
was
see
high.
it.
I guess that was more.
And we were bugging out like we
Yeah.
couldn't believe it. Like
Damn, I still haven't seen it. Okay, I'm gonna
Dude, we need to
download that tonight.
Yeah, you need to watch Half Baked, bro.
I said
for real,
the last
man.
time. All right, yeah, that's crazy. So I don't know this Predator. I guess it'll be okay. I mean,
It looks all right.
you see
yeah.
Peel
Yeah.
from Key
and Peele, yeah.
yeah.
That was actually Key.
Key, okay, little Kiki.
Little Kiki.
But he's not little. He's tall.
Actually really
but,
tall, yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting how's he gonna act. Is it gonna be funny or?
I think it's probably going to be like some comedic relief, but probably somewhat
Right.
serious, you know what I'm saying?
Because I remember if you saw, was it Aliens, the last Aliens? There's that one funny guy. I forgot his name, but he hangs with Seth, with Jonah and all them. That guy with the
Oh, okay, yeah.
he was in the HBO show Eastbound Down.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was the pilot guy.
Danny McBride, yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah. He was.
He really wasn't funny in the last
yeah, he
Aliens.
was more serious.
Yeah, he's kind of serious.
So I'm
yeah.
thinking if Key's gonna be like that in Predator,
Probably so, yeah.
that'd be crazy.
Maybe have like a few like funny, maybe
funny moments.
Maybe, yeah.
Remember G.I. Joe and what's his name? One of the Waynes was in there. It was supposed to be Ripcord.
It was Marlon.
Yeah, Marlon
Yeah,
Wayans.
yeah.
Hey, going back to Predator real quick. The with Arnold Schwarzenegger back in the day.
Yeah.
What was that movie called? Was it Predator?
Predator.
Just Predator.
Just Predator. Okay.
This is the Predator now.
Okay, the Predator. I got you. I was like,
oh,
man,
there's Predator and the Predator.
Yeah, that's the
so
thing.
Ultimate Predator. They
That's-
should have said Ultimate.
That's the difference.
okay. I was like bugging me. It was like, was it called Predator or was it called something else? And the Predator just was there. You know what I'm saying?
It was just Predator.
Yeah, for that time, for that time, that
They
was
flipped the
dope.
script,
Yeah,
right?
that
Because
a
you
dope
thought it was
movie.
going to be like another Rambo
Yes, and then they're
type
like,
movie because
like-
it was Arnold Schwarzenegger. Oh, he's going to be, Commando. Or,
yeah,
And then the alien comes. I'm like, what is going on
Yeah.
right now?
You couldn't see him?
Yeah,
That was crazy.
He was camouflaged. I was like, how are you going to...
I just remember seeing
beat
that
this
one
guy?
part. Stick around, where he sticks that dude in the head with that machete knife at the beginning, and then I just remember that part, and then that big old minigun that Jesse the Body had.
Right.
Oh,
mows down the floor.
Yeah, that was, I was like, whoa, that's a dope gun. That's the first time I've ever seen a minigun, like, anywhere. Like, that thing.
That crew was cool. It was like, very ethnic, diversified.
Right.
Oh,
They had
yes.
a lot. They had like
They had that
everybody
one
in
dude
there.
with the ponytail. Like, he plays in a bunch of the war movies. What else was he in? He was in Transformers, too. Oh, man. And he was in The Rock. I'll pull him up.
The Rocket, which one?
With
Nicolas
Sean
Cage.
Connery?
Yeah, Sean Connery.
Oh.
He was one of the bad guys. He was like he looked like a Hawaiian dude, but he had like a man bun.
Okay.
He's kind of swole. Man, he's in all the like old like war movies like that, or like action movies like that.
Man, the weakest one was the Native American guy, because all he did was like cut his chest.
He cut himself.
And he was like calling him out on the bridge.
Oh yeah,
and he got killed
He
super
got
fast.
yeah.
yeah. I need to watch that again. Just to,
Yeah, that's a good movie.
yeah.
Hell yeah, it is, man.
Man, a couple days ago, I finally saw A Quiet Place.
Oh, how was
yeah.
that?
What'd you think?
You saw that too?
Yeah, I saw it in the theater. Yeah. I thought
It was cool. It was like what you said. It's a different concept.
yeah.
That guy, the main actor, wasn't he?
He was in The Office.
The Office.
That's what it was. Yeah.
The Chris Pratt. They coming up, man.
These funny guys are now like action dudes.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
The thing too, at the end, I saw his name as directed by.
Yeah,
he
directed and wrote it. Yeah.
Dang,
That's crazy,
He's flexing his skills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
But what did you think of it? You thought of it like no dialogue or barely any dialogue? Like,
yeah, barely dialogue.
but it was still, it still made it interesting.
Yes.
You know what I mean? So yeah, I thought it was dope. That's probably the
Like-
most unique movie I've seen in a while.
in a while.
Yeah.
With them being, having the baby. I'm like, oh, you guys are dead.
I know,
dude.
right? I was thinking, I was like, man, imagine if I had no, he can't sit still, keep quiet. Like, man, that would be hard.
Yeah. So half of humanity, or pretty much, it was like humanity was pretty much gone,
Wiped out. Yeah.
wiped out by these things, and it all they all lost because of the high frequency of a hearing aid from his
What?
daughter's like deaf, and
Yeah.
he was trying to like make a hearing aid for her.
And that's how they beat them or whatever?
Yeah.
And, yeah. Well, they
Because they're super
discovered it.
sensitive.
Oh, okay.
Like they.
Yeah, they hear every little sound.
Yeah.
So-
And they're like super, like
But they're
natural
blind.
armor, like lobster armor, like crab armor,
Yeah.
shell. But like when they need to listen, like their things like open up.
they look like
and
the super predator on the
yeah,
on the what do you call it? On the trailer.
but yeah. It was.
I heard
cool.
they looked crazy. Did they?
Yeah.
It was. Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, it was all right. They weren't that scary.
Yeah, it was.
I seen scary.
It's more of like a thriller movie. You
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah, that was good. And I also saw Ready Player One.
What did you think of that?
Oh, you saw
It
that
was
too?
dope. Did you guys see it?
No, I
I've
didn't-
seen
I didn't
it.
see
I saw
it.
it. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dude, I liked it.
Yeah, I liked it too.
Like if you're a gamer, you can totally relate to that.
Yeah.
I heard there was like a lot of pop culture.
Yes, there was a
references.
lot of pop culture reference.
So many.
They had to go into this one because they're trying to solve some puzzles or riddles or whatever, and they went to the Shining. They had to go like in
Scene
the
in
virtual
The
world,
Shining,
a
yeah.
scene in the Shining.
Oh, wow.
It was the the hotel lobby. I'm
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
dead. That is just straight dead on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Because
was like,
the guy that created that world was a big like pop culture like
oh, okay,
geek, right? So
Right.
he had all these like references within the world.
yes.
So you had to like figure out riddles.
And if you died or zeroed out, if you've been playing the game for like a long time,
You lose all your stuff.
you lose all your stuff. Like you died for real. And
Yeah.
there's these places called loyalty centers where because people are buying, like these people like fall into debt playing this game, and to pay the debt off, like they're forced to play for the game for free. They're supposed to be like basically slaves in the virtual world,
Oh, okay.
like mining Bitcoin or something.
Yeah. Can you imagine that? People like in the future, just like everything revolves around this game. Like
Yeah, that's-
their whole like existence.
Right.
It's pretty crazy. Think about where it's going to.
Yeah, I liked it. There was a lot of like the main character had had the DeLorean.
Yeah. And like remember when he upgraded his suit?
Yeah, that was dope.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah,
That
the
was-
Amazon delivery.
Yeah. That was pretty sick, man.
Man, okay, so on to music. Drake's album dropped.
Scorpion.
And it was funny because, like, my son was saying, "Oh, I'm not gonna listen to Drake's album." That was a couple of weeks ago. I'm not gonna listen to his album until I hear him reply to Pusha T.
Yeah.
I said, "Man, you're gonna listen to his album, man."
Kobe's funny.
Yeah, and then last night he goes, "Oh, he said he finally explained about his dad, his son.
His son, yeah.
He had a line in one of these songs called, I think it's called "Emotionless."
Yeah.
And he finally like admitted it that that's his kid.
I wasn't keeping him from the world. I was. What was it?
I forgot
I wasn't
the line.
hiding him from the world. I was hiding. I don't know. Basically, he was trying to protect him.
Yeah.
But
Whatever, Drake. He was being a deadbeat, bro. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You wasn't claiming him.
Right.
I don't think so. I mean, that would be bad for his image.
Did you hear it?
No, I didn't hear it at all.
It came out. It dropped
Today, right?
today. Yeah. Oh, actually, last night.
Last night, like at 11 o'clock. Or like 1 o'clock, one of those.
So that's the standard now. Just drop it whenever you feel like it.
Right.
Don't even put out no promo.
Yeah, it's just like, oh, here it is, new album. Like, what? Where'd this come from? Like the Carters.
Yeah.
That came out of nowhere, man.
Yeah, Beyonce really started that. She did.
She dropped Lemonade out of nowhere. Yeah.
She's the one that really kind of like started doing that and setting.
She had the following to just do that.
Yeah.
And then the buzz after, that she did that After Effects type thing where people are talking about it. Oh, did you hear this? And or did you see that? But that video was so dope. That was like, to me, the video of the year.
I haven't even seen it.
Better than This Is America?
Oh man, I forgot.
That video's sick, dude.
Okay, now I don't know now. Yeah, no. Well,
so how do you guys feel about Impossible stealing that song? Did you hear about that?
Who stole the song?
There's this. I guess it's not even a rumor, but there's this like movement going around that Donald Glover
stole that song.
Stole the song, yeah. From some SoundCloud guy or whatever. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the thing is, if you listen to the tracks, they're kind of close. But I don't really think he stole it.
Yeah.
But I mean, they are, I guess, close enough that people, I guess, could make that argument.
Right.
But I don't think he did.
Yeah,
Plus, I mean, creative types are so like stealing. It's kind of like a slippery slope. With creative people. You know?
Oh yeah, it is for sure.
Like the reference, like the PUBG video game, Epic. With the Fortnite, like they basically bit off of their gameplay, and like Epic is like way successful.
Yeah.
Mainstream.
Sticking with music, what do y'all think about that XXX kid? Did y'all see the video?
I saw that video of him dead. I thought that was really crazy.
I didn't see that.
You saw the video from that song, Sad?
No.
Oh man, that video's sick, dude. I mean, like, it's really sad that he passed away because he did have some like issues that he was dealing with legally or whatever. But like, I saw like a dude that was trying to change, and like he really had a good message, and he was he was very creative, man. Like he was like, to me, he was like on that Kanye level of creativity. You know what I mean? Just very abstract. And like, man, if you check that video out, he has like some like Super Saiyan like, and it's crazy. Like he is like talking to himself in a casket. Like,
whoa,
it's pretty crazy. And like he's talking to this death looking guy, and he's like saying all this like mumbo jumbo, and he was like basically telling him to change his ways and to do more positive things, But it like the voice he was using is like some like evil sounding. It's crazy, dude. You need to watch the video.
Yeah. There was a video a couple years back that he put out. I forgot what the song was, but it was very risque.
Oh, yeah.
Did you see like there was this one scene, like there was like on a school play, and there was a black kid and a white kid, and then the scene where like they put the white kid in the noose, and like he was hanging.
Really?
Yeah, leg shaking and all that. I was like, dude, this is crazy. Yeah, it's a music video.
Really? That's crazy.
I forgot what the title is.
Yeah.
But
and then he did that one
extreme.
The double XL freestyle where he was like rapping like the devil, it sounded like.
Oh, I didn't see that one.
It was the verse was pretty like creative and like, sick, but like some of the shit he was saying, I'm like, man, dude, like where do you take
They had memes
yeah.
Remember when he shaved off his eyebrows and he had the gray color hair, and then people had memes of him like a mop.
Yeah. But yeah, I thought it was the video was pretty dope. The last one.
I checked that out. What else have you guys been listening to? Anything? What's in your car? What you guys bumping?
I bump like random stuff, dude. Like I'll bump like house. I'll bump like old school hip hop. Then I'll bump something like newer, I guess. Like,
yeah.
Logic or some of those type of like.
Have you heard of J Rock?
J Rock, yeah, from
he's from TDE.
TDE, yeah.
Yeah, he's cool with Kendrick. Yeah.
He was in on the Mad City album, right? On
yeah, he was. Yeah.
What was the song he was on?
I don't even remember, dude.
I didn't even know he was.
Pyrus.
To be honest, he was on Mad City.
He was,
That's dope.
He was on there.
Yeah. Download his song, his album. It came out.
Nipsey Hussle, like that came out, like 2 or 3 months ago. That's a dope album.
What's the title? I saw his video actually yesterday.
Don't worry, slapping the dude in the parking lot.
BET Awards.
Well, no, I didn't see that one.
But that was a hell of a slap.
That was a hell of a
slap. I mean, he got him good. You could hear it like clearly too.
Yeah.
And it was kind of dumb, right? I mean, he was running late and he wanted to park his car over there, and he was saying he can't.
I don't know what happened. I was like watching what's going on here, and I just see the slap, and that like took over my whole train of thought. I was like, damn, that was a hard slap. Like, man, I would rather get punched.
I need to hear that.
The Nipsey Hussle?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's pretty dope.
When did he come out? Was he back like in mid-2000s?
He's been out for a minute, yeah. Maybe like
a little later. 2012?
Yeah, 10, 11, around there. That's when he started, I started.
He looks like Prodigy to me from Mobb Deep.
Yeah, he's a mixture of like Snoop and like, maybe like Prodigy or something like that. A little West Coast, but he has like.
Well, he looks like him.
Yeah, he's a very what do you call it? He's very like deep thinker. Like when I saw his interview on Breakfast Club.
Yeah, Great Moz went to Post Malone's concert a couple
weeks ago.
How was that?
That was actually pretty crazy because it was at the Cynthia Woods.
How was the weather? Was it hot?
It actually was pretty hot, yeah. But like that place was packed, man. Because like they have like a lawn area, like basically like a general admission that you just kind of wherever you can find a place. Yeah, place was packed, dude.
You were on the grass side.
On the lawn, yeah. And like it was just so many people, man. I couldn't this big sea of humanity. It was actually pretty cool. Like it's like 3 or 4 hits. You know what I'm saying? So like when he did those songs, like the whole crowd was going into it. It was pretty dope.
I like that Rockstar.
Rockstar's got that Psycho song.
What did he say a couple months ago or the beginning where he said something that was kind of something about hip hop, like they don't want to hear that lyrical shit or something like that, and then like some of the older guys like got on him.
Well, yeah, that's what all these youngsters say now.
Yeah, he was saying something, and then like basically hip hop royalty got at him. He already has a following, it's not like you're going to end his career like back in the day, like we say something like real.
Right.
Well, that dude, Lil Xan, have you heard of that little kid? He's like this little, he looks white, but he's like Hispanic. And he said like, basically talking crap about Tupac. Like he didn't think Tupac was all that.
I heard about that kid.
Yeah.
He got threatened.
Yeah, dude. Like people were ready to
beat his ass over that.
Yeah, for saying that.
I remember that, dude.
It sucks. There's a disconnect with the new gen.
Yeah.
It's like they never. I mean, they haven't heard all that old stuff. I mean, it's cool. You haven't, but
because I think like when hip hop, I guess like. Hip hop now or before was like you had to pay respect to the people that came before you. You know what I mean? And it's like with this younger generation, they don't really care.
Yeah, because I think we're going too. It's been early in the 90s. Hip hop has been around for only maybe 20 years, but now it's getting to 30 years in and 40s.
Years, there's all these subgenres of hip hop.
So much change then from the beginning, and these kids can't see that far, or It's up to some of the OGs to school them on the history.
Yeah, but shout out to some kids though, man. There's some kids that really know their shit though.
Right.
Like they really go back and listen to the old crap.
Yes.
Because I'm not gonna say every young person, but like your son, like he listens and he pays attention. So there's a lot of people out there like that. It's just they're not as loud as the turn up kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So.
Speaking of turn up kid, that 6ix9ine guy,
Tekashi,
man.
Yeah,
he's basically an internet viral.
He's a
expert.
troll.
Yeah, he's a troll, and he knows it. And that's how he gets his fame.
There was because I try to stay up on what's like popping, with the kind of like younger generation of hip hop. There's one guy, Dom is Live. He put out like a report of 6ix9ine and conversations he's had with him, because he's basically saying that 6ix9ine, he basically controls like, DJ Academic. He has a huge following, so him and him are cool, but that's by design, because he associated with him and became friends with some of these bigger independent news outlets to get his name out there faster. You know what I mean? That's how he's able to blow up and go from like 50,000 fans to freaking how many millions does he have now?
Yeah, so it's kind of like smart, right?
It's smart, yeah, it's smart, but like his music is good enough, you know, and he tops it off by doing all the controversial
all these other
shit.
Antics,
yeah, to grow his name. But he's gonna, messing around like that, dude, he's gonna get popped one day.
Yeah,
dude. like it's you're playing with fire, man. I wouldn't, it's not worth it.
Exactly, you need to chill out.
Yeah. At some point, he need to like switch it up and like go a different angle, because he already has the followers. He already has the fans. They're gonna rock with him whatever he does, you know. So
what's that one with J. Cole? He had that verse when he's talking about all the kids.
Yeah. See, I'm so bad with like remembering names.
And he basically, when he that rap, like when he makes me think about all these other
Lil Pump.
Yeah,
and then he did an interview with him. Like, did you see that one?
I did not, but I heard it was funny.
Yeah, I heard it was funny. I didn't watch the whole thing. I watched the beginning of it. I just wanted to see.
Grandma's, have you seen that Lil Pump?
I heard a little snippet of it. I couldn't understand what Lil Pump was saying.
He was barred out.
He sounded like an idiot from what I heard.
He did. So I was like,
it made him more look stupid.
I mean, you have to know that like when you're messing with just a little kid that's on bars. Like, he's not going to be very intelligent. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. So, what's going on with the World Cup? Anybody keeping up?
I'm keeping up with it.
Yeah.
I mean, I watch it at work.
Germany got taken out.
They're out, man. The first time in their history that they got out in the stage part of it. So.
I think they've just been chilling too much. They're like, man, we got this.
I mean, they haven't been playing very well, and they came back to bite them. So,
man, they lost to Mexico.
They lost to Mexico, and they lost to South Korea.
I heard it was the factor was Mexico. They had an orgy and all that, got them all lax, while the Germans had a curfew.
I mean, I don't know.
That was there.
I don't know anything about that, man.
That's what I was hearing. Yeah, that's pretty funny. Yeah. So, anybody playing tomorrow?
The knockout stage begins tomorrow.
Stage. Okay.
I believe Uruguay and Portugal play tomorrow, and France and Argentina play. So,
who's your favorite?
Big matchups.
Who do you want to?
I don't really have a rooting interest anymore. I do follow soccer enough. Like when it's like big stuff, I follow it. Like Champions League, I follow that a little bit. World Cup, I follow it like just enough so like I know what's going on.
Yeah,
I don't really have a favorite. I just want to see like exciting games. That's what I want to see. So
yeah,
I just see my timeline go crazy whenever their team wins.
Right. Like when Mexico
wins. Oh my god! Yeah.
Everybody on my timeline was going nuts. Like,
yeah.
And what was that thing that I saw? Like the Mexican, what do you call it? Was doing the Chinese or like the slanted eye.
Oh yeah.
Was it the Colombian talk show or something like that?
It was a Mexican talk show.
Okay, Mexican. Oh.
They're doing the slanty eye thing.
Yeah.
What's crazy is like they were bigging up South Korea because South Korea basically got them into the knockout stage by beating Germany.
Yeah,
it was like you're kind of like disrespecting them by doing that, but I guess they just don't know.
Yeah, I think
it's not cool to do that. I guess. I don't know,
I think it's just this is their.
I mean, it's a cultural thing.
Yeah, it's a cultural thing. It's like I see like some of my friends. I'm not going to name them.
By the way, our boy Daryl got hella mad at that. Bro.
Oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. See you there you go. You named him. Yeah, I saw that on my timeline. On like I mean like
Daryl gets mad at everything, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he does.
That's an angry Asian right there.
Shout out to Kasuri.
DJ Kasuri. Shout out to DJ. Yeah, I know. Me and him got into it about the LeVar Ball thing.
Yeah.
All the time with that dude. Oh my god. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. So I mean, I look at it as we're just everybody's trying to prove of their their way of thinking and their point.
Yeah.
But yeah, he has a very opinionated on
very opinionated.
Yeah. But I just want to break off real quick. Speaking of timeline, there's this one guy on Twitter. His name is, I think, Anson, and he's from Houston. And I think he blew up. He said, "Hey, retweet me if you want me to draw. If you want me to draw your."
There's another
avatar.
one of those. Yeah, and he makes them like really funny.
Yeah,
like, they're
dude,
super
it's
basic. They're super basic.
Oh my god,
like
dude!
Little kid drawings.
He showed it to me, I think. Yeah.
Like, if you gotta scroll up. There's like hundreds. I asked him to do me. Like, I should have done it earlier, but now he's like flooded. And dude, it's so funny. Oh my god,
it's pretty good though. Like, it's
like his interpretation. Like, there's this one guy, and then he draws him like a lizard. Like,
that's when he drew like Beaker, the Muppet Beaker.
Yeah. That's funny.
There's
dude.
so many, dude.
Yeah, that's pretty smart, man.
And
he blew up, you know?
Yeah.
Dude, I'm going to hit this dude up. I gotta.
Yeah, no, there's so many.
There's another person
put
doing
him
that.
On your,
Hit him up.
Like this, man. It's just so funny. I wanted to post more like on my IG, but yeah, he has a ton of drawings.
Yeah. That's hilarious, bro.
And then he said, "Hey, PayPal me some money so I for art supplies because I'm running out of paper."
Yeah, he's matching like the comedy with like the post too.
He is pretty funny.
Yeah,
his drawings are hilarious. My god, it's
that's
so
creative, dude. I like seeing like creative ways to use social media to where it's like different. You know what I mean?
He has a ton, man.
Yeah, he has just enough talent, but then he throws in that comedic twist. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're so used to like seeing like, oh, he's dope, like the finished product. But like if you can make somebody laugh with your drawing, like that's the talent too, man.
Oh man,
look at that one. He made it like the Super Mario.
Yeah, that
the little fish.
The Mario. What's that game? Oh man,
what's his name again?
Anson.
Yeah, if you look ANSON on Twitter.
Does he have an IG?
He started up an IG. Yeah, I think it's the same too.
Shout out to Anson.
Yeah.
Hey man, that would be a dope interview. You get him on.
Oh yeah, we should do that. Okay, so I didn't know from Comic Palooza Ryan's toy review.
Yeah, they basically just came by the booth and said like, "Do you want to be on Combo Panda?" I already knew who he was because of Noah, and then they said they would. This was on a Saturday, and then they said, "Oh, they're going to be back tomorrow to do to bring like their equipment and record." So they sure and behold, they came back the next day. And then I wanted to surprise Noah because I really wanted him to find out blind, and not tell him anything. But like he saw me talking to them, and then like he saw like the little Combo Panda on the iPad.
Yeah.
So basically, they got a good shot of the booth, and they had me saying some
you were good,
corny
man.
little lines. But yeah,
AP did it again.
Is that out right now?
Yeah, it's out. It's on one of their Combo Bunga is what I said, and what was the other one? That sounds like a great idea. I think we'll throw that up on the IG.
Yeah,
just cut it up and give them a shout.
Shout out to them too.
Yeah, man, like
Ryan's toy
seriously,
reviews.
I it felt cool because I never heard my son so excited.
I would be hype if I was him.
When he saw it on there, he was losing his shit, man.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I got some extra cool points.
That's like kids. If James Harden came up to you and, hey, what's going on? Hey, let's hang out. Like, I know, right? Hey, let's have a drink.
Yeah, bro. But yeah, shout out to Combo Pen and the whole Ryan's Toy Review crew for giving us a shout. Putting thugs on prime time. Giving a little shine.
Sports MVP. James
Harden.
Finally.
Harden.
Mm-hmm. And he's still getting hate.
Because of his suit?
Or, whatever he does, he gets
LeBron
hate.
has better stats, so.
Yeah, LeBron has better stats, or...
I look at it, Harden had a great year, but, he deserved it 2 years ago. He deserved it last year.
I mean,
so
I look at it as they're making up for it.
Yeah, that's how I see it. I mean,
yeah, and plus, like, you lead the team with the best record, with the best, record in franchise history. I mean, that has to say something. You know what I mean? Like, and he took the Warriors to. I mean, that doesn't count. They say, but took the Warriors to 7 games. LeBron got swept, so I don't know.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah, I think he deserved it. He deserved it for the last 3 years at least.
Yeah, I mean, out of those 3 years, he should have got at least one trophy, which he did finally get. So.
Finally, so shout out to James Harden,
trying to get that championship now.
And this Sunday will be July 1st, which is the first day of
free agency.
Oh man, it's already crazy! Like all the stories, all the rumors.
What's the latest one? Have you guys heard?
Well, what I'm hearing more is like LeBron and PG to LA. That's what like the big.
That's what's going on.
Like the big whatever where everybody thinks is going to happen. It's like he's going to go to LA, and it makes sense for his brand. Like imagine all the the bandwagon fans that just follow wherever LeBron team is on.
Right.
On top of like the Lakers fandom, that's a bit crazy combination.
Paul George to me, I don't know.
I'm not crazy about Paul George.
Yeah.
I don't like him.
Yeah.
I mean, his game is good, but he's not a great player in my opinion. So.
He's like a Carmelo. I mean, Carmelo's cool,
a little bit,
but like,
yeah. I mean, I kind of see that correlation.
It's like,
I think he's like a better all-around player than Carmelo. Carmelo's better offensively in his prime, I guess. Yeah, he's basically like a upgraded Trevor Ariza.
Yeah,
that's how I look at it.
I see that. I mean, there's a very good reason why LeBron wants Kawhi.
That's what exactly. If it's anybody, it would have to be Kawhi.
LeBron's a smart guy. I mean, I think he understands like if it's PG and LeBron in LA, they're not winning anything. Man, he is going there for other reasons, which is pretty clear. But he still wants to be competitive,
right?
And if it's just Paul George and LeBron, they're not going anywhere.
If he wants the ring, he got to go to Houston, man.
It's not going to happen.
I heard rumors that he was
checking out Kincaid like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, Kincaid. I heard he was in Bridgeland too. There was rumors that he was out in Bridgeland looking at schools. So I don't know.
I mean, he did that to every on his list of cities.
Yeah,
he did
it to all of them. So it's not like that big a deal.
Yeah,
I guess it showed he was like somewhat serious, I guess, about it, but. He did it in Miami and LA. He did it too.
Okay. If he doesn't like the weather, I mean, it's not that much different than Miami.
And like you're not, if you just don't go here don't stay here during the summer, you're good.
Yeah.
All the rest of the months is great.
Exactly.
Come on, LeBron.
You want the ring?
I mean, he wants that lifestyle though, like that Miami life, that LA life. We don't have that here. I mean, it's just not like
different.
That.
He can do it after he retires. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, I think he should come here. Win 1 or 2 rings.
He can get 3 rings. He can get over Jordan.
Stick it to the Warriors. Get his revenge on the Warriors, and then go to LA. That's what I think he should do. But he's not going to do that. But I think he should come here for like that small window, win as many chips as you can get, and then go to LA, build your brand that way. Once
right
at the end of the scene. But I think he wants to go. He wants to go back to Cleveland before his son becomes the.
He's 13 years old, man. That's 6 years away.
Yeah, he could still be playing. How old is he now?
He's 33,
34.
So he could be.
He said that that's like his lifelong dream.
Yeah.
To play with his kids. So
his kid almost dunked.
I saw that.
I saw that.
He's gonna be good. He has IQ already.
Yeah, he's gonna be really
throwing
good.
Dimes. He has vision.
13, like man.
I mean, if LeBron sticks around, I could see it happening. That eventually he plays with his kid. I could see it. Because I mean, they're gonna get rid of that one and done rule, so he could probably come right out of high school if he's good enough. So.
Oh, right.
So he want to sign a 1-year, $50 million contract. That's what he wants.
I mean, he turned down $35.6 million.
Yeah, because he could get 50 for 1 year
from the Rockets.
For anybody.
Anybody.
Yeah. The Rockets can avoid.
Rockets can't afford it. Not with
they got
Ryan Anderson's contract. They can't do it.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to get rid of that, and people have to take less. Like CP3 has to take less. Capella has to take less.
Oh, Capella's gonna. I think he's gonna bounce.
I think it's possible.
Well, I would say 60%.
I would be sad.
I mean, I think it's possible because they might offer him too much money. Like, okay.
But Capella might, be loyal. I think he's loyal to.
Yeah, that's
to
what
the
I
Rockets.
think too.
I mean, he loves
Dream
Harden and
Dream's like his.
Yeah, I don't think. And then if he goes to another team, I don't think he's going to be playing as good.
No, he won't. Especially if he goes to Phoenix. That's the rumor. If he goes there, I mean, it's going to be Chandler Parsons all over again. That's what I think. So.
Yeah. Well, they just drafted DeAndre Ayton. He's a center. I don't think they'll.
Suns?
Yeah, the number 1 pick.
Yeah, him and Booker.
So.
Yeah, they're saying
He can go to the
Shaq and
Kings.
Kobe. I saw the
They can go
headlines.
to the Kings.
Boo, Kings!
Crickets. Or
All right, man. So I think that's about it. We'll end it with that. Thanks for listening. And check us out again. Peace.
Yeah.